Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Kosi. If today is your first time of coming to my channel, I say thank you, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, press on the bell notification button so you get notified anytime we upload new videos. So guys, today we're going to be talking on very important topic, and we have a special guest today. So the special person we are going to have today is no other person than my co-wife. So who else is the best person to discuss a topic with than someone that is very close to you and probably someone that you shared same experience with. So let me introduce you to her. So co-wife, are you ready?
Hi guys.
So what is your name? Introduce yourself to the channel.
Okay. My name is Chidiogo. I'm her co-wife.
Yeah. So how long have we known each other?
We've known each other since I've been married, but we started getting really close when I moved here to Sweden. That was in 2018.
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay guys, today the topic we are going to be discussing on is a very important topic, is a very vital topic that a lot of women, they have different opinion on. So today we are just going to share our own honest opinion on that, how we feel, because the way I feel about the topic probably might not be the same way you feel about the topic, or some other person that might be watching this video. So we got the inspiration for this topic from Ada and Nelo uncut. They discussed on this topic, and they aired their own opinion, their own view on the topic. So the topic is no other than, it's like a question per se: is marriage really a disadvantage or advantage to a woman? To me, I will not say only women. I will say to even both men and women. So do you see marriage as a disadvantage to a man or a woman? So what's your own opinion on that? So guys, like we were saying on the topic, is marriage really a disadvantage to anyone, both man and women? So on Ada and Nelo uncut, so both of them, they have different opinion on this issue. Nelo on the other side says that marriage is a disadvantage to women, while Ada said that marriage is not really a disadvantage to women. So today I'll just be saying my own opinion, and my co-wife here will as well say her own opinion. So for me, I think marriage is really not a disadvantage to anyone, both men and women, because it's from my own opinion that I'm saying. I don't know about any other person. So because why I said that, one, it depends on the kind of person that you are married to. If you are married to someone that don't like someone that is beside them to grow, to become what they want to be, or don't see any positive thing or positive something on someone they are married to, then probably it might be a disadvantage to you. But if you are married to someone who has your best interest at heart, who will sacrifice anything for you to get to wherever you want to get to, I don't see that as a disadvantage, because I'm talking as from a woman perspective now. If you are married to a man that is willing to do anything for you to get to wherever you want to be, I'm promising you that man will not stop until you reach to the highest height. And that man is not going to deliberately make you to maybe to lose or go back from anything you're about to achieve, or to be set back. No. So on my own opinion, marriage is not a disadvantage to anyone. And another thing also, it depends on how you as a person sees marriage, because there's some things that people that will see that you take it as is that disadvantage, is setting you back, is doing. For example, one is childbirth. Some people might see that giving birth will set a woman back or will make you not to attain a height, maybe career-wise or education-wise or something. No, the difference is it depends on the kind of person, like I said before. If you are someone that is determined, so like I was saying, if you depend on the kind of person, if you're someone that is determined, I don't think that childbirth, like they say, it sets women back, can prevent someone from getting to where you want to get to. No, instead it adds to your value. It adds to whom you are. So for example, you can give birth to your child, at the same time study or continue with your work when your child is of age, maybe to start kindergarten or something. It doesn't stop you. You don't expect your husband to give birth. No, men are not supposed to give birth. So you cannot say because of that, the marriage is putting you down because you have to give birth. No. When you're getting into marriage, you know definitely at a point you have to give birth. You have to maybe take a pause from your career, give birth, and that doesn't stop you from continuing with your career after you have given birth. And another one also might be, people might say it that maybe you are not free to maybe do anything that you want as a woman, as a married woman. You are not free to go out anytime you want to go out, come back anytime you want to come back, do anything you want to do. Yes, it might be like that, but like I said, it depends on the kind of person you are married to. Because if you are married to a good man, I think the case will as well be the same to the man. Because if you are married to a good man, your husband will also have limitations. Maybe he will not go to places that he used to go to before when he was single. He might not stay late nights like the way he used to stay before when he was single. So he also, on his own part, he has some limitations. Even money-wise, maybe before you got married to him, he has enough money to spend on himself, do the things that he wants, travel, buy the kind of designers that he wants and all that. But when you are married to him, he makes a lot of changes, both for you and for the kids. So this issue is dicey because both for man and women, we all have our parts to sacrifice in order for marriage to work. So I don't see marriage as a setback to anything. No. When you have a good partner, what you people will do is to support each other, both women and men. You support your partner, support your spouse to get to the heights they want to attain. There's saying that a good man even sacrifice for their wives to be high because they see their wives as their pride. So some of them, they even want their wife to be something big. So it depends on the kind of person. So I don't know about you. You are free to end your own opinion. So let's hear your own opinion.
I don't think marriage is a disadvantage to anyone at all, both men and women.
Okay.
We are Christians, so even in the Bible, God is the originator of marriage, and He says that His plans for us are of good and not of evil. So it means that whatever God has in store for us is for our own good. And since He's the originator of marriage, it means that marriage is supposed to be to our own benefit. So I don't believe that marriage is a disadvantage to anyone.
Okay.
So like you said, it just depends on who you are married to. So it's not about marriage in general. There are people that marriage it can be a disadvantage to them, but it's not because it's like quote unquote marriage. It's because they are married to either the wrong people, or they can even be married to the right people, but those people don't have maybe the right home training. Maybe it can be a problem with the way they were raised. Yeah. That person may be right for you, but because of the way he's raised, the upbringing we get as children, it stays with us even as adults.
Yeah,
correct. So if that person has a bad view on marriage based on what he was taught or what he saw growing up, is going to affect your own marriage. That does not mean that marriage is a disadvantage.
And that is for both men and women.
For both men and women.
Yes,
it can be a disadvantage. It can be an advantage to both men and women, depending on the person you are married to and the type of commitment they are willing to put, the type of compromise they are willing to make in the marriage. Like you said, men don't give birth.
Yeah.
Women give birth. And this issue of like being a disadvantage is that maybe, for example, if you get married and start having children as a woman, maybe you won't reach the height you are supposed to reach, like you said. It's true that when you, as a woman, when you get married, when you start to have children, it may slow you down, but that does not mean that it will stop you.
No.
It may slow you down because I believe that our primary aim as parents, the first job we have, once you become a parent, the first job you have is to raise your kids and raise them right. Every other thing is secondary. So when you give birth to children, it may slow you down and you start to take care of those children. But in the long run, you see that when you check yourself, you have really accomplished a lot.
Yeah, of course.
You have really accomplished a lot, because when people get old, when they are in the evening of their life and you start to check yourself and you see you have children and you have a very you check and you see you have children, then you have an accomplished career. You see that you gain both ways.
Yes.
But if you want to keep climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, and you neglect your children, in the evening of your life, you will not be settled. You will not be settled. So I don't think marriage is a disadvantage. Is an advantage. But with marriage comes commitment. It comes compromise. You will not call those things disadvantage.
No.
They are things that you do, because anything you want to be successful in, even in that your career, you have to put in the work. So those things are the work you have to put in for your marriage to be mutually beneficial to both you and your partner.
Of course.
If you have a very nice partner that is not selfish, it boils down to people, like I said, home training. If you have people that were raised right, and even if they were not raised right, but they are willing to relearn and unlearn the things, the bad ones, and
of course,
relearn the new ones that are beneficial to their marriage,
to their home.
Yeah, you'll see that your marriage will improve. So it's not about marriage being good or bad. Originally, God created marriage because God knows us more than we know ourselves. So he knew that marriage was going to be something that would benefit both men and women. It was for companionship. So if anything at all is going on in the marriage, we are the cause of it.
Of course.
we are the cause of it. Yeah. It's not marriage in itself. We need to check ourselves. If you check yourself and you see maybe your marriage is a disadvantage, then check yourself. Check what is
making it to be a disadvantage, both for you and your partner. Because I don't believe, and like they always say, it's always women. I believe that sometimes also this marriage can also be a disadvantage to a man. Yeah. If you are married to the wrong woman.
Yes.
It can really slow a man down in many ways. Not only women. I know women own is so obvious in the society. Yes,
they are more rampant.
They are more rampant. But also men, it can really affect a man. Yeah. When a man don't have peace, when he doesn't get the kind of maybe attention that he needs at home, it can affect him both mentally and psychologically. The man cannot even go out and hustle and perform like other men and be creative and productive. You understand? So the same way it is for a woman. When you are not concentrating, you cannot even think well on how to grow, to improve yourself, or to attain the heights that you want to attain. So it all boils down how you put your home, how you organize yourself as partners, how you trust each other. And the trust is what most important. How you trust and know that maybe I have to support this, my partner, we have the same goal. We have to work towards the same goal. Because when you grow, when your partner is growing, you see it as it's you that is growing. So when you look at yourselves and know that, and see your partner, that two of you are working towards the same goal, then you people will continue to work towards the same goal. There's a saying that I used to hear when I first came to this Europe, that like men and women in Europe, they see themselves as if they are competing with each other. When you see one progressing, maybe a wife will see the husband progressing, the wife will get jealous of the husband. Or when the husband sees that the wife is progressing, the husband will get jealous of the wife.
Being scared of your partner's
your partner's success
is a bad thing.
Is something that can really destroy a home and a marriage, and that can make the marriage to be a disadvantage to either the man or the woman. So, but when you see that two of you are building a home, you will have the same goal, you have the same target, your height is the same height with your partner. So when you are attaining a greater height, it's for both of you. Anything that you are achieving is for the family, it's for the growth and for the benefits of the family. So I don't see, when you see your home like that, when you build your marriage like that, on that kind of trust and that kind of commitment, I don't see the other partner will not have any reason to slow anybody down. The partner will be it will be your highest cheerleader. It will be the person that is cheering you up. Go, you can do it, you can achieve it. Because you know that when you're achieving that thing, you're achieving it for the home, you're achieving it for the both of you. So that is my thought. I don't think that marriage in any way is a disadvantage to anyone. I'm saying it, I will say it today and I will say it tomorrow and any other day. Maybe I'm talking from a personal perspective. I don't know about any other, but it's for both. It can be disadvantage depending on the kind of person you are married to and depending on how you build your home. So when you get married first, the most important thing from that first day that you get married, try to have the same goal with your partner. Right? Or what do you think about that?
I think the first thing is to get married to the right person.
Yes.
When you get married to the right person, everything, it's not that there will not be disagreement, but everything just like falls into perspective. I understand the people, like she said, issues of women having problems in their marriage or being neglected, being set aside, being the minority in their homes is what we see in the media, is what is being projected. But that does not mean it's the general view of
that's
how
not the
marriage
is or how marriage should be.
There are situations where maybe in a home we know that some people try to dispute that there are no gender roles. To each their own opinion, but I believe that they are gender roles. I believe that they are gender roles. The way a man will take care of your child is not the way you as the mother will take care of that child. So, but where there are situations where maybe when women give birth, maybe you are home for your maternity leave, some 3 months, from some 6 months, some can stay up to 1 year. When you're at home, you are taking care of the children. Maybe you have other children, you're taking care of them, you're taking care of the house. You are cooking. If you have something else, maybe you have a business, you are doing all those things. Because like I said earlier, it boils down to the way we are being raised. When a man sees it as his primary role or his only role in the home is to provide, provision is very good. Majority of women cannot do it. I'm not saying all women don't. There are women that provide in their home, but many women cannot do it. So when that man sees that providing is the only thing, maybe he's paying the rent, he's paying the children's school fees, he's bringing money for food, then you see that person becomes maybe like a sponsor. I don't know if you're. It becomes a sponsor. You are not present. There are men that don't know what will happen in their children's life.
They just provide.
They are just
money.
Provision.
They are not there. They don't really know what is going on in their the way they are being raised and everything. Their home, even their marriage, their
everything is
lacking.
You are giving, because men are very, very driven. Anything that man wants to do, he puts in his best. So when he's like career driven, he's putting all his best in his career. Then you see that his home, in every other aspect of his life, they are lacking. So when you do that, every other duty falls on the woman. Then you're not deterring her in any other thing she's doing. It can be her career, it can be her study. Then you say it's a marriage. But when there are still situations where women marry men that are considerate, men that you work hard, because marriage is a two to tango thing. Two of you have to work together. Two of you have to work together. No one should try to outshine each other. This issue of also trying to outshine your partner when there are men that are afraid of their women's success, it's not supposed to be so. You are supposed to be the one, because if you are a man and you are afraid of your wife's success, then I don't know how you people are going to progress, because it's the man that is supposed to cheer the woman, like you said. It's the man that is supposed to push you. There are people in their marriages, their husband that are pushing them. You are in your home, you don't have anything doing. Your husband is providing for you, so you are comfortable. You see that you don't have that zeal to
go out to go further, do something something.
But good men, they will push you, they will support you both financially. But that's why
it's not that without that your money they cannot run their home. They can comfortably run their home, but just that they want their wife to feel like important. They to feel productive. So it's not that they cannot comfortably provide for their family. It's just that they want their wife to feel productive, to feel fulfilled, that like they have achieved something as well with their life. So this all boils to what we are saying: getting married to the right person, knowing the kind of person you are married to. So that's where it determines whether So this disadvantage or advantage, we cannot say it's general.
No,
so
no.
it depends on your home, on your marriage, the kind of person you are married to.
Depends on who you are
And who you are, and who you and who you are as a woman. And another thing I forgot to say, there's actually some women that when they see that they are developing, that they are married to that kind of good and wonderful husband that will help them, leave them to attain any heights. But instead of showing appreciation or even regarding that man that did that, because there are a lot of men that will not even care to help. Instead of showing that regard and this thing, you see it as a way for you to challenge your husband or to show him that you have arrived. That is what that can even make a man, or sometimes to feel that threatened, that I don't want my wife to attain this kind of height. Or
when you get to that position, you forget your basic responsibilities.
As
you
a
forget
wife,
to take care of your children. You forget your home.
Yeah.
You become two people in the home cannot be career driven. When two people are in the home are career driven, your children suffer. Your home suffers. So
definitely, there's a time that one have to just pause and they give the home attention. For example, maybe your child is sick and you and your husband need to go to work. So will you tell your husband to stay home? In some situation, it depends. Maybe your husband can decide to stay because there's something at stake at your career or something. But on a look at it, your husband might not really do much for that sick child. Do you understand?
You take care of your children.
You take care of your child, and when you are doing it, you will not be saying that because of this is a disadvantage.
That
does not
have
deprived me. No, you do it because you know that this is my role. I have to just go into it.
That does not even say that there are men that don't take care of their
children.
There are a lot of men. So disclaimer: there are a lot of men that are very homely. There are men that take care of the home more than women. But we are just generally speaking. A woman takes care. A woman is a homemaker. A woman takes care of the home more than a man.
Of course.
And there are still men that are being they're a victim of marriage. There are men that marriage have been a disadvantage. When you marry the wrong woman, women that like you said, when they get to that particular position, they become terror in that position will not be what that will destroy their marriage and their home. So that's what a lot of men are afraid of. They are going through a lot of things in their home too, and it's not that they are not nice. They are really nice. Maybe they are nice, but they are married to.
So what we are saying now is that marriage can be disadvantage or advantage depending on who you are married to or the kind of marriage you build with your partner. So co-wife. So we have been talking about general. So you people can do. You people can do. You people. So I believe that both of us will be married for quite some time now, so we have a little experience, not so much though. So we'll have a little experience to air our own opinion from. So from your own personal experience, how long have you been married? And from your own personal experience, now I'm talking from your own, not people. Do you feel that marriage is disadvantage or advantage to you in your marriage?
Marriage is not is not a disadvantage to me in any way. My husband is watching this video. Thumbs up. My marriage has really pushed me. If I check where I was when I was single and where I am today, what I've been able to achieve, it did not go. You see that marriage is truly an advantage. People that say that marriage is a blessing, they did not lie. Marriage has been a blessing to me. That does not say that you don't get, like, every marriage have their own
ups and downs.
Score. But my marriage has been a huge blessing. It has been a huge advantage. It has been a huge blessing to me, and I'm grateful to God for that.
Okay. So how long have you been married?
You have not tell. You have not to take. I've been married for 6 years and counting. Small me.
Small you.
6 years.
You be baba for this marriage.
6 years and counting, and we are grateful to God.
Okay. So me, I've been married now for like 12 years to 13 years.
You see? She have gray hair in the marriage.
So, for me, my own personal opinion, I've been saying that a lot here. With my vibe, you know that marriage no be disadvantage for me.
At
So, but now we stand. I will not say. I'm not talking for any other person. I'm just talking from my own personal experience.
Yeah.
Marriage has not in any way been a disadvantage to me. Instead, it has been a way, maybe like a ladder to the success that I've been gotten so far.
Yeah.
So because I can proudly say that I'm married to a good person. I can proudly say that I'm married to a good person who is willing to sacrifice more than enough for me to attain my height. Even when I'm even feeling that no, I don't want to do this, he will be like, even if it means him bringing something to use and push me off, he will push you to show you that he doesn't want you to lag behind, or to feel like because you are married to me you are limited to some things. This is a video that we will still do someday. Like me, I got married quite at an early age, so had it been I married the wrong person, maybe I will not be able to achieve
what you achieve
now. Because I got married quite early.
So
but because I got married to a good man, I have been able to achieve a lot of things and keep achieving. He has never limited me in any way. Instead, he pushed me. He shows me that yes, he cheers me up. He's my highest cheerleader, as I can say. So it all boils down on who you are married to and the kind of relationship that you have. In my home, we don't see that we are competing with each other. Instead, we see that we are working together hand in hand with each other to attain our heights. So guys,
the man has his role.
The woman has their role. So,
and when two of you do what you are supposed to do, there will be peace. And when you have a man that is willing, like you say, that is pushing you, that is selflessness, and I think is the highest way of showing love. Showing that you care about somebody. When you want that person to keep moving forward, when you are not being a stumbling block to that person's blessing, and you know that you can be. You can be, but you are sacred. Sometimes
you decide not to
being like going on a pause yourself, stopping yourself, so that person can be able to just move on in the ladder to become what the person wants to be. So it all boils down on the kind of person you are married to. God did not make marriage to be a disadvantage. No. So if your marriage is a disadvantage, like I said, check yourself and check your partner. Check what made it to be a disadvantage.
And before we end this video, one thing I'm going to say, both men and women, if your partner is the kind of person that is willing to give you this opportunity to reach your height, to make marriage to be advantage instead of disadvantage to you, please don't take it for granted. Both for man and women, value that kind of person. Give that person peace. Appreciate that person, both for man and for women. So that is
don't lose focus. Don't lose focus on who you are and your role in the home.
Guys, that is our honest opinion on this matter. So if you have any other opinion or different opinion, please start typing now. Type on the comment section. Let us interact and make us know that you want to be seeing our face more. Let us keep bringing topics like this your way, because we have a lot of topics like this that we can discuss together, and we'll share our opinion and our ideas. This channel is all about interacting with people, so put your opinion on the comment section. Let us interact. Tell us your own opinion, your own view, like we did now to Ada and Nelo's Uncut. We have aired our own opinion from their discussion, so please air your own opinion from this our discussion, so we'll know what you think and your opinion on this issue. So till we meet again, till we upload new video, please do subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the notification button there so that you get notified anytime we upload new video. And please don't forget to share this video. Tell your friends about our channel. Wouldn't you love to see these beautiful faces?
Subscribe, guys.
Subscribe, guys, to our channel. And thanks a lot for watching. Till we meet next time. Thanks. Bye.